Hey guys, Winking Sam here, and welcome to Minecraft version 1.10, the Frostburn update. Now let's start the update off with a new particle that's found when sand that has been naturally generated has not fallen yet. It is a falling dust particle, as you can see right here. Alright, next on the list, for those of you that play Pocket Edition, you probably already know about this feature, an auto jump feature. Right now I'm only going to hold the W key, I'm not even going to press spacebar. You ready? Boom. Automatically jumping. It's magic. It's been in Pocket Edition for quite a bit of time, and even the Windows 10 version, but this is the first time it's on PC. It can be toggled on and off in the controls menu. There's a new command, /teleport. Teleport is basically the exact same as TP, except it teleports to the person that said the command. For example, this TP command right here will teleport the nearest villager, which is this guy right in front of me, up 2 blocks. See? Now if I use the exact same command just with the word teleport instead of TP, it'll teleport the villager relative to me up 2 blocks. See how it went 2 blocks above me instead of 2 blocks above itself? There's a new debug feature that shows you the chunks. For those of you that don't know, every 16 by 16 by 256 thing of land is called a chunk. If you hold F3 and G, it'll show you the chunk boundaries. So right now this is the corner of the current chunk I'm in. And when I walk into here, now I'm in this chunk. Now I'm in this chunk. See how it shows the boundaries of each chunk whenever I move into the chunk? Yeah. That's kind of just more like for map makers and stuff like that and coders than it is for the normal player. So you hold F3 and press G to turn it on and off. There's a new block called a bone block. It can be created by putting 9 bone meal in a crafting table and then turned back into the 9 bone meal. They can also be found underground in deserts as fossils, which are naturally spawning structures. There's a new naturally spawning block in the nether called magma. When you stand on it, you take damage unless you're crouching. Or if you have like fire resistance and stuff like that. Another thing about the nether is that nether wart can be crafted into a nether wart block, but can't be changed back into nether wart, so why would you do that in the first place? And if you didn't like the normal purple color of nether brick, you can combine 2 nether bricks with 2 nether wart to make a red nether brick. There's a new mob that spawns in snow biomes. I'm too lazy to look for one, so I'm just gonna put down a spawn egg. This is a polar bear. Polar bears are neutral. They will not attack you when you come near it unless they have cubs with them, and then they'll try attacking you because they want to protect their babies, which makes total sense. And also if you punch it, then it'll get mad at you, so don't punch it. But other than that, they're pretty nice. Oh hey, would you look at that, I found a snow biome. So here we have a new type of skeleton. Yeah, you heard me right, a new type of skeleton. This is called a stray. Strays are really common to find in snow biomes, and when they shoot you, you'll be hit with slowness because they carry tipped arrows of slowness. On the contrary, in desert biomes, there's a new zombie, I should say, called a husk. A husk will give you the hunger effect when he hits you. You know, the effect you get from eating rotten flesh. And he can't die in daylight. So when I set this to time day, he's not burning. Skeletons are burning. They're not. Villages now generate with blocks according to what biome they spawn in. For example, since this spawned in a savanna biome, it's using acacia wood in its village. Yes, this village was naturally generated with the acacia wood. Another thing about villages is that they spawn with these paths instead of gravel, and anytime the path is supposed to be going across water, it's replaced with wood. There's a new block called a structure block. I'm not going to go crazy in detail with how it works, but I will at least give the basics. So right here I set a corner structure block with the name tree, and here I set another corner structure block with the name tree. The way you get a structure block is to give yourself structure underscore block. That was pretty easy, but it's not in the creative menu. Right here I have a save structure block. I changed it to save by clicking this button until it had S, and I'm about to save a structure called tree by clicking detect. It detects these 2 corners since they also have the name tree. It outlines the tree using the corners that I put down, and if I press save, I now have that tree saved in this block. Right here I have a load structure block. Again, I just press this, change it to load, and when I press load, it'll show the bounding block. Now, say I want this to be over there. I can change the relative position. Let's see if that's the z-axis. I can change the relative position to, say, 10 on the positive z-axis, and it will move. Let me put it in the negative z-axis. I totally know what I'm doing. And now it'll move it to over there. So when I press load, the tree's there. Alright. Now let me set this to 5. And let me press this button. Actually, let me press this button, which rotates at 90 degrees. This might be hard to see, but when I press load, now the tree spawned at 90 degrees. The easiest way to see that it has been flipped 90 degrees is that in this corner and this corner I have these two extra leaf blocks. Same with this one over here. But in this one I have it in this corner and that corner because it has been rotated 90 degrees. If you want more on understanding the structure block, I will have a link to somebody else's video in the description because it's a little complicated for me to explain. There's one more feature I want to show you. Now, back in 1.8 when armor stands were added, a data tag called no gravity was added with them. It can only be used on armor stands, and obviously, as you can tell, it stops the armor stand from being able to fall. Well, now in 1.10, this no gravity tag can be added to anything, like this cow right here. No gravity, he is floating, there is no invisible blocks or anything, he is floating. So now I can take a saddle, a carrot on a stick, and a floating high pig and go on an adventure. See, the pig actually moves. This is amazing. Hi. Now this doesn't only work for mobs, this also works for boats. So anyways guys, that's all I really wanted to show you in this update 1.10, the Frostburn update. All you have to do is open up Minecraft on the launcher and it will download 1.10 for you. There's some pretty cool stuff in this update, obviously, as you have seen. I will link to the official 1.10 release update page on the Minecraft wiki in the description below. So if you like this video, leave a like, maybe subscribe if you already haven't. And that was that. Wait, what happened to the ground? And that was that. This is this. I'm the One King Sam, and I will see you next time. Bye!